Hello, everybody. AOG Gaming here, back with another video on the worst possible game ever that scams you out of your money. Um, yeah, I still don't understand why people are still playing this game. It's really just all the whales, and they obviously don't want to change. But yeah, let's go to the latest post that Mech Arena has, and just we can check it from here. So where's the news button again? Completely forgot. Oh, right here. Yep. Okay. I was like, I haven't played this game in so long because of how shit it is that I don't realize what the buttons are. So they made miniguns better. So buy the miniguns. They made electromagnetic sniper rifles worse, which honestly is good for the game, but it's bad for the whales, and they're all complaining. Which go fuck yourself. Seriously. There's a whole reason why the free to play community wants this game to be much more balanced, because right now it's just pay to win. It still is. Like, honestly, just go get the miniguns right now, because it seems like they're not going to be balanced fairly. Yeah, they took away the auto aiming with the sniper rifles, so I'll do some testing to see how worse it is, because I did end up spending money on the EM16 or 10. I forgot which one, or 12. I forgot one of the big ones. Like a really long time ago. It was like $2. It's a really low rank, so you know the scam that they sell you with. But yeah. Before we do some gameplay, I'm just gonna go and show you guys how pissed people are. So this is their post 2 hours ago. Um, yeah. So I said, don't waste money on this game. Someone bought the 16s 4 days ago on 2 stars, and now they're nerfing it. So yeah, he got scammed. They're probably not gonna fix it. So good luck, White Lookout. You just got scammed out of your money, and you're not getting it back. There's people who have been scammed of thousands of dollars, and it doesn't matter. They don't give a shit, because all they care about is money. So people are like, why are you wasting money on a dead game anyways? Exactly. My advice is, don't spend money on this game, at least for the time being. If you want to spend money on the game, sure, but you have to wait till the Gear Hub comes, and then you got to see what deals they have, because the Gear Hub is definitely going to be a free way, quote unquote. Maybe take you a few months just to get a uncommon item or something, because you know how Plarium works. They want you to either play their game for years, so that there's a possibility that you spend money, or you just pay straight out for the money for the game. It's just complete shit. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, don't spend money on this game. That's my baseline. Don't spend money at all. In fact, I encourage you to just delete the game and don't play it, because Mech Arena isn't gonna give a shit. If you do quit and they see their player base going tanking, then they're gonna start listening to the people, because they're gonna realize they fucked up, which they have already. Like, I'm pretty sure their player base is decreasing by a lot, and they're still not doing anything because you got the whales feeding them. So, my advice to the whales, they're going to start balancing everything now, because free to play players are starting to quit. So, all your money is going to go down the drain if you start spending it now. And if you spend it in the past, well, it's fine, because at that point you probably have stuff maxed out. But yeah, if you're a whale and you're still playing the game, which I don't know why you would be, wait until they release the update, which it seems like it's never going to come, because they said they were going to release in May. We're literally on the last goddamn week of May. Plarium is the worst when it comes to updates. Literally the worst. They did good with Raid Shadow Legends, but yeah, they're doing horrible with this game. Um, I'm glad that they nerfed it though, because honestly, the EMs were just a problem. Like literally, you just go Panther wall, and then you don't need cover, and you just destroy the enemy team. Like it was so easy for campers that it was a problem. Especially also with Ares, like people would just sit back with Ares. It was so annoying. Like nobody liked it. And also this will be better because all the stealth mechs died instantly to the electromagnetic sniper rifles because you had auto aiming, and it sucked. So I think that the EMs being nerfed is a perfect balance. I think the minigun should still be taken down. It's just really powerful. It melts already, but they have deals, so honestly, I don't think they're gonna decrease its stats at any time. And it's also the only weapon of its caliber right now, so that is something to keep in mind. And there's only one pilot, and it's a legendary pilot, of course, that can be used for that weapon to boost its damage, specifically that weapon type. So yeah, I don't understand. I feel like all the new stuff that they released, including the barrage weapons and the heavy duty weapons, it was just way too soon to do that. I feel like the Gear Hub should have been released my years ago. It should have been released like on March, so that people now would have been getting this content, and it would have been already on the Gear Hub, so that at least people who wanted to buy it could have bought it, and then people who did not want to buy the new content would just have to grind. But even then, the Gear Hub just seems like another paywall. Like, yeah, sure, grind for at at least 2 months, at most like six, just to get this one legendary item. So I agree with Sean. Go play World of Warcraft, Diablo, Rainbow Six Siege. So much better games. Some of them are cheaper, actually. Some of them are free. So you get a lot more money's worth. It's a great game, and there's grid progression, and you don't have to deal with all the bullshit that comes with Plarium. Not listening, and just having new content for hundreds of dollars. Um, and then yeah, I agree with what Fex said. So they nerfed it because everyone will have access to it with the Gear Hub. So they want to make sure that the free to play players don't get as much value out of the Gear Hub. So it's basically another way of them saying, yeah, we're definitely going to make this a game where you have to spend money. So yeah, just yeah, and then I said don't waste money on this game. It's a scam. They still have not updated the game. The game itself is not a scam. The content creators program behind it is a scam. I also agree. Somehow, the content creators always get legendary implants or epic implants, or somehow they get two implants out of the normal crates that you get for free in the shop. Scam. It's obviously a scam. There's no way that anybody except for creators get that. They also get A coins for free, so they always do these giveaways, and then that's how they get all these views. So I'm not saying that the creators are bad. They have to make money. I understand where they're coming from, but I want you guys to address problems. You guys don't address problems, and it's like, so you guys are just gonna stick with the scam because you're making money. So honestly, screw them. Like, stop watching their videos if they're gonna be doing that, because yeah, it's literally just a whale account. Like, you're just watching people spend money, post videos. They don't even talk. Well, some of them do talk about updates, but it's not even. They don't talk about issues. They just talk about updates. Like, the creator program behind this game is a scam, and also the game is a scam. I don't agree with what he said at the first part. You literally pay money for lower ranked items that will take you years to rank up unless you play every single day for at least 2 hours, which is an atrocious requirement. Nobody's gonna want to play your game for that long, Mech Arena, especially if it's this shitty. Um, yeah, the game itself is a scam. Like, sure, there's the free to play. You can technically do free to play. The grinding though is I'd say it'd take you like 5 years just to get a legendary mech by grinding. Unless you played every single day for 2 hours, it would take you about 6 months, and then you would have a legendary mech. That is if you saved every single A coin that you ever got, because the amount of A coins you get for free is nothing. And if you tried really hard to get up on the leaderboard, which is probably hard unless you pay money. So, yeah, basically, to get anything good in the game, you have to pay money in the first place to progress fast enough, and so that you have enough acorns just to get that legendary item or weapon, mech, whatever. Um, just yesterday there was an EM implant bag. Many people surely bought based on the appearance of the weapon. I did just this week. You don't get to dismiss people's concern with it's still strong when you deliberately screw over people, over your paying customers who planned their hangers around it. In case you don't know, this is an illegal behavior in the US, regulated by the FTC under deceptive and unfair practices. Well, if it is, then what the fuck are you doing, Play Store? How about you guys start taking Mech Arena off of the Play Store until they fix all of these issues? That would be the best thing. If Play Store, whoever, I don't know, Android or whoever is behind that, Google, I think, um, just take it off the Play Store. Make it so that Plarium has to fix their game. Um, United Nations Universal Freedom of Thought, Conscience. Yeah, that's bullshit. Literally, come on, come on, guys, just quit the game. Like, if Mech Arena is gonna be this bitchy, like, why are you guys even playing this game? Exactly. People need to take action instead of complaining. You can report company Plarium for breaking the law. So please do that. Um yeah, I feel like this one is specifically against the law because the fact that they had the EM implants beforehand and then they're just going to go ahead and turn around. I don't know if that's allowed, but don't quote me. This guy says it's FTC under deceptive and unfair practices. So please make this game obsolete so that when it does come back, it's actually good. So yeah, screw you, Plarium. Like literally, middle finger to you guys. You guys really suck. Don't listen to anything the players say unless it's the creators, and they're not going to complain because you're giving them free stuff. So and you're making them money. Of course, they're not going to complain. They're only going to complain if it's something that they paid for. um, Here talking about more balanced stuff. So I agree with what this guy said. Um, Redux and Guardian need more speed. Carbines need more damage. We'll take RPGs need more projectile speed because they're really slow. I don't know about the dislaunch radius. That requires a lot of skill, and you really do need the legendary implants maxed out in order for it to be really broken. And at that point, your mechs are probably all maxed out, so it doesn't really matter. I do feel like those weapons are very powerful though because you can basically just hide behind cover, and they're a little bit. They require more skill than the javelin racks or anything that just curves around. So there's definitely higher gameplay that you can do with it. So I do understand where he's coming from, because like you can face someone with all the damage, range, and radius implants on the disc launchers, and it can pretty much be a nightmare for you. um, and yeah, Exodia, finally a fair play. True, I do agree with that, but I don't know about the whole FTC thing because if that is violation, and also the freedom of speech, they are definitely violating your rights for that. Um, literally, you should be able to say whatever you want in chat. If people get offended by that, then like you don't even know the person. They're literally just a random person online. Like it's literally the same thing if you went to a chat on somebody's YouTube or something, or you went on like a public chat. Literally, nobody should give a shit on what people say on chats. It literally does not matter. That person is never gonna see you. Like the possibility of them seeing you is 0%, and they keep annoying you, just implement a block chat or something into the game if you really need it. Honestly, you just have to ignore the person. It's really that simple. So yeah, I don't understand why they're taking people off, because that is a violation of basic human rights. um so yeah, I don't know about that, Plarium. You guys might be in some deep water because of that. um Yeah, and then this guy said, "Don't nerf this launcher radius damage. It requires skill to do." I also agree. Um, it depends on what implants it is, though. I think epic and down for radius is fine, but the legendary ones are really broken. So maybe tone down the radius on those a little bit, because it's a lot. It's just too much sometimes. Nade weapon and bin. Okay, yeah. People are having to complain about actually aiming. Wait, this guy's a content creator, as a content creator, and you are almost giving. So you really want to say something? Then try to think like a free to player when you have the right to say we are complaining. Exactly. Screw you, Red. What does this guy do? Yeah, this is so stupid. Of course, this guy. He has 82 view videos and 1,000 subscribers. Like, come on! I have 200 plus videos and 66 subscribers. And I make good free to play content. I'm not making bad free to play content. It's literally just the whole. It's so stupid. Like honestly. Whether you're tight on time or simply want. Okay, stop it. I'm trying to do some review here. Yeah, I want to know what the gear hub's gonna look like, but we do have to wait. I do have some viewers and subscribers who do have the gear hub, but I don't want to get their accounts banned, so I'm not gonna ask them to show me their gear hub. Um, unless you guys do want to send me it, because I'll crop out your name or whatever, so they don't ban you or try that. So if anyone does have the Gear Hub, send me like screenshots or something. StewartAlexB at gmail.com. StewartAlex and then B, all just one full word, and then at gmail.com. Send me any of your screenshots and I will try and use them and make sure that your name is not anywhere near it. Just so that we can see the prices, because it doesn't seem like they're going to update the game anytime soon. And if they do it this week, then well, hopefully they do, because if they don't, then they're basically going back on the promise of updating the game during May, which they still haven't. So yeah. Um, this guy said something about nerfing. Um, please bring back auto aiming. It's hard to use that auto aiming. They haven't replied to anyone. I'm assuming it's because they might be getting sued for this whole FTC thing. Because usually they reply to at least some people, like just the good comments, because they want to seem like they're still listening to their player base, which they clearly aren't. Um, Crate Rush is still available after Gear Hub. I do believe that is still a thing. So Astro, if you're thinking, Crate Rush will help unlock tiers to go forward. Yeah, okay. Yeah. When will the update come? You said it'll come in May, but it hasn't come. Yeah, sure. You guys have 8 days, 9 days. So yeah. Pay Macarena on selling game, return the money I invested in rifle. Exactly. So there's a problem. You guys made e- an economy where, or an ecosystem where people who are paying for all the weapons and all of the stuff in the game are going to be mad about you guys nerfing and balancing the game because they spend so much money. So because you guys ramped up your prices to basically hundreds of dollars for just a single item and then thousands of dollars to max out that item, it goes to show that you guys balancing the game is just making it worse for your people who are paying more and then making it better for free to play. So everyone who spend money on the game at the beginning, you're obviously gonna get scammed out of your money. Like there's no if buts and ors about it. You're just going to get scammed because they are going to want to balance the game to bring more people to play the game because right now their player base is basically dead. um like you get more bots than players at this point on the enemy team and on your team as well. um yeah, and then people are talking about just bought him yesterday, now you're nerfing it. That's your own fault. I've already said countless times, don't spend money on the game until they balance and release the gear hub because you're going to get scammed like you just did. They're scamming you out of your money. What did I say, people? Scam, scam, scam. And yeah, the game is very unbalanced. The weapons, the pairings. I don't know what Comk means. The resource. Oh, the way the resources are obtained, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's very unbalanced. It definitely caters towards paying players. And when you guys balance it, you're just going to make all the people who paid thousands of dollars mad because you guys are making what they paid for worth less now. So very interesting how that works. Sure, they haven't unlocked, but it won't be as fun to play with anymore. So because it won't be as overpowered. You guys deliberately killed your own game by making it pay to play at the beginning and pay to win, so that now when you guys are trying to make it more friendly for free to play, it's gonna get worse. You literally killed your own game. It is your own fault, Plarium, for making this game dead because of how your marketing was at the beginning and how you guys are trying to balance the game more. So it's really your fault. Like I've released so many videos, like all of my gameplay videos before I was just talking about quitting the game was all about that. So yeah, um, Railgun is definitely better than EMs. I don't know why people think otherwise. EMs are good, but they're not as. I mean, yeah, they basically are insta kill, but sometimes when they're not, it sucks. But if you have the railgun, well, you can just keep taking shots and kill them. And people are mad about the auto aiming. It's literally a first-person shooter game. You literally aim with every other weapon other than the guided weapons and the artillery weapons and barrage weapons, which I know is a lot, but that's only like 5 weapons in the game, or 4. So yeah, I don't know why you're mad about that. Just use your skills. Exactly. It's literally a first-person shooter. How about get good at the game instead of just paying money to be good? um, yeah, and then people are complaining. Why would they do that to EMs? Because they're trying to balance the game to bring back free to play players, which is not going to happen because they already have been scamming people, and you probably have lost the trust of people. Um, if you're playing this game with 2 gigabytes of RAM, I apologize. They're not going to fix the game for you. You should just get a better phone, which I know sounds kind of arrogant and just mean, but that's really the only way you're going to be able to play the game reliably. 2 gigabytes of RAM is nothing. It's not going to help you, and Plarium is not going to cater towards you. That's that's all I'm going to say. Pay to win, pay to play. That's what I'm saying. Um, yeah, exactly. My point is now this is going to happen. People are going to start complaining because they're nerfing all of this stuff or they're changing the way the weapon works. And everyone who paid for it is going to be mad, but everyone who's free to play is going to be like, oh, well, maybe because they're nerfing it, it'll be easier to get. Which I don't know if that's the case, but if it is, then yeah, they killed their own game. And I agree with Giga Chat. It does not have a good future. Why? Oh, okay, this is good. Explain to me this, Mech Arena devs. Why does the Fragment Gun 6 cost real money to buy in the Gear Hub? You people said this is a good balance. Admit it, you people are after money instead of the player satisfaction. If you people just decrease your demand for money a little bit, this game would have millions of users. These people don't have any sense or humility. I agree. I added the humility part because they don't. They don't give a shit. um, yeah. Turns out that the Gear Hub is literally just another way for you to spend money. So just delete the game. Like I'm saying, delete the game and complain on their posts. Keep shitting on their posts, and they will eventually start to listen. I apologize to all the people who are paying to win. That's kind of your own faults. And, well, free to play players don't actually give a damn about what you do because you guys are honestly ruining the game with your gameplay. To me, honestly, I wish they would have made the paying a little bit more balanced so that they put all the people who are paying that much money all the way at the top so that they experience all of that gameplay so that they're not just farming people. And also, I don't think that people should be allowed to rank drop. Like, I feel like the matchmaking is horrible to the point where you can just drop down the ladder and have consistent gameplay and still be first place, which is just like why do the game like that to the point where it's gonna affect people who don't pay by pairing up people who are paying hundreds thousands of dollars with people who aren't. Yeah, this is a pay to win game. Yeah, exactly. Um, then this guy pay to win. So I apologize for no gameplay today. But I did want to make a video. This is probably my final video um, about just fully talking about this. And I'll release another video when the Gear Hub comes out. But until the Gear Hub comes out, I'm not releasing another video because gameplay right now is just, it's literally mental health issue. That's what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 66 subscribers and going strong last time I checked. So you guys are amazing. Keep going. Yeah, like people are saying, like I've been saying for like a month now, quit the game, shit on their posts, complain to them. Eventually they will listen. Like the company's going to want to make money. Eventually they will listen. Um, That is if the whale players, stop spending trillions and trillions of dollars. But to be fair, it's only like maybe 100,000 people in the game, which seems like a lot. But for a company like Plarium, it's really gonna affect their income. So the only way to make a company that's money greedy listen is to take away their money. And the only way to do that with Plarium is to quit their games and not pay. And or honestly, you don't really have to quit the game. Just don't buy anything and keep quitting or keep shitting on their posts. Like I'm not going to delete the game because I'm waiting for the Gear Hub update so I can review that for all the free to play or the general audience, whether you pay or not. And yeah, all the creators, like screw you guys. You guys aren't Mayor for Ducky Omniverse. I am calling you guys out. You guys don't address any of the problems. Like, come on, seriously? So you guys just gonna cater to whales now? Is that what your videos are for? Just for whales? I know you guys are small YouTubers, so I'm saying people should still support you, but can you guys at least address problems? Like more people watch your videos, more people are gonna listen to you guys, or more people are gonna be able to listen to you because of your views. I am here a small YouTuber trying to get my message out, but not a lot of people watch these videos. I get at most 45 views per Mech Arena video, which is nothing compared to the 16K views that you guys get, which is like probably most of the player base that is still active. Anyway, thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys later.